top 8 new web series on Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus. Hi and welcome to Movie Vault. As we know, there is a whole lot of amazing series coming to Netflix, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, Apple TV Plus and Epix. And it was quite difficult narrowing it down to only 8 picks. But this list has a variety of new shows on the streaming services to choose from. There are fantasy shows, sci-fi shows, superhero shows, horror shows, and much more. In essence, there is a little something for everyone to enjoy. Given how tough and long the choices were, we have selected 8 best new web series released on Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Disney Plus, Apple TV, and Epix. And have also mentioned their IMDb rating and current Rotten Tomatoes scores as well. And if you like all this web series recommendation, then please do subscribe to the channel to see more awesome videos related to movies and web series suggestions. Let's get into the video right now. Number 8, Deadly Class, available to watch on Netflix. This series has an IMDb score of 7.5 and a 64% score on Rotten Tomatoes. This series is set in a dark, comic book world against the backdrop of late 80s counterculture. Deadly Class follows a homeless teen recruited into a storied elite private school where the world's top crime families send their next generations. Maintaining his moral code while surviving a ruthless curriculum, vicious social cliques, and his own. This series is one to watch on Netflix. Number 7, From, is a new web series available to watch on Epix. This series has an IMDb score of 7.7 and a 94% score on Rotten Tomatoes. From is a science fiction horror series created by John Griffin. From unravels the mystery of a nightmarish town in Middle America that traps all those who enter. As the unwilling residents fight to keep a sense of normalcy and search for a way out, they must also survive the threats of the surrounding forest, including the terrifying creatures that come out at night to hunt. If you like a good horror series, then From is one to watch right now. Number 6, Moon Knight, is available to watch on Disney Plus right now. This series has an IMDb score of 7.7 and an 87% score on Rotten Tomatoes. The series revolves around Stephen Grant, who discovers he's been granted the powers of an Egyptian moon god. But he soon finds out that these newfound powers can be both a blessing and a curse to his troubled life. The series follows Stephen Grant, a mild-mannered gift shop employee, who becomes plagued with blackouts and memories of another life. Stephen discovers he has dissociative identity disorder and shares a body with mercenary Mark Spector. As Stephen/Mark's enemies converge upon them, they must navigate their complex identities while thrust into a deadly mystery among the powerful gods of Egypt. It's a must-watch on Disney Plus right now. Number 5, Halo, is a series available to watch on Paramount Plus. This series has an IMDb score of 7.1 and a 69% score on Rotten Tomatoes. Aliens threaten human existence in an epic 26th century showdown. TV series based on the video game Halo. In the year 2552, humans on the planet Madrigal fight for independence from Earth, but a fatal encounter with the alien covenant complicates things. Master Chief, John 117, and his fellow supersoldier Spartans join the fight. Master Chief, a cybernetically enhanced supersoldier, defends humanity from the alien covenant in the 26th century. Halo is one to watch on Paramount Plus right now. Number 4, Invincible. This series has an IMDb score of 8.9 and a 98% score on Rotten Tomatoes. It's available on Amazon Prime and is an adult animated series based on the Skybound/Image comic about a teenager whose father is the most powerful superhero on the planet. The son of Earth's most powerful superhero is about to become something greater than himself, something bold, something universal, something invincible. From the comics to the screen, Invincible follows Mark Grayson's journey of becoming Earth's next great defender after his father, Nolan Grayson, also known as Omni-Man. This is one animated series to watch right now on Amazon Prime Series. Number 3, The Boys Presents Diabolical, available on Amazon Prime Series. The series has an IMDb score of 6.9 and a 97% score on Rotten Tomatoes. Diabolical's animated shorts pack the same supersized punch as The Boys, transposing the original series' scabre social commentary into a cartoonish medium that's just as much devilish fun and definitely not for kids. A Vought researcher develops a fondness for one of the company's medically altered metahuman babies, who has uncontrollable laser eyes. It's one to watch now on Amazon Prime series. Number 2, Star Trek Picard, available on Amazon Prime. This series has an IMDb score of 7.4 and a 94% score on Rotten Tomatoes. In its second season now, this follow-up series to Star Trek, The Next Generation, 1987, and Star Trek, Nemesis, 2002, that centers on Jean-Luc Picard in the next chapter of his life, at the end of the 24th century, and 14 years after his retirement from Starfleet. Jean-Luc Picard is living a quiet life on his vineyard, Chateau Picard. When he is sought out by a mysterious young woman, Dodge, in need of his help, he soon realizes she may have personal connections to his own past. Watch this series now on Amazon Prime. Number 1, The Book of Boba Fett, available on Disney+. This series has an IMDb score of 7.4 and a 68% score on Rotten Tomatoes. Bounty hunter Boba Fett and mercenary Fennec Shand navigate the underworld when they return to Tatooine to claim Jabba the Hutt's old turf. The Book of Boba Fett could never match the adventures that existed in fans' imaginations for decades, but it earns its commission with spectacular set pieces and Temuera Morrison's commanding presence. It's one to watch right now on Disney+.